commission for you, Colin.
Oh, Julie, how very kind.
Well, there's two, actually. A serious one and a bun fight.
Good heavens. You're getting married in Westminster Abbey.
That's the bun fight. The serious one's this evening. In the staff room, 5 kegs of beer, and no one's allowed to leave until they've been sick twice.
Well, I shall certainly look forward to that. Have you heard anything?
What?
About who's taking over when Mr. Brittus goes?
I've been through his diary. I go through his pockets every morning. Nothing.
It's not going to be easy, is it? Finding someone to fill the giant's shoes.
Well, Gavin seems pretty keen.
Gavin?
Haven't you noticed? The nose has been very close to the royal trousers lately.
Gavin! Forgive me, Julie, he's a nice enough lad. But he can never deal with an emergency the way that Mr. Brittus does.
Well, that's one thing going for him. You're not putting that on the wall, are you?
I thought I needed something to help remember him by.
Well, I don't think most of us will have any problem. See ya.
Gavin. Featherly.
Come in.
Ah, Mr. Brittus, I just wanted to,
Oh, I thought I was leaving the running of the centre to my deputy managers today, Gavin.
Oh, yes, I know, Mr. Brittus. I just wanted to tell
I am
you...
rather busy packing.
I'll come back later.
All right. What's the problem?
Oh, it's not a problem, Mr. Brittus. I just wanted to let you know that the new queuing system's up and running.
Queuing system?
Yes, if you remember, Mr. Brittus, you suggested that someone might like to look into increasing customer through flow and user friendliness at points of access.
Right.
Well, it's all set up in reception. And I've designed this form to quantify the delay quotient so that we can compare processing speeds with the old system.
A form, well done.
Well, 2 forms, actually, Mr. Brittus. One for the customer and one self-copier for staff use.
This is very impressive stuff, Gavin Featherly.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Brittus. I also wondered if a computer database might be
Thank
used...
God I've found you, Mr. Brittus.
Colin.
You'll never believe what's just turned up in the basement. I was just banging a nail in the wall
Stop,
when...
Colin. Stop right there. Very shortly, I'll be going to Brussels, Colin.
I know, Mr. Brittus, and I'm very upset about it.
And when I'm gone, Colin, who's going to solve your problems then?
I don't know, Mr. Brittus.
You're going to have to solve your problems on your own, so you may as well start getting used to it now.
Well, I have a feeling in this particular...
And let's not have any feelings, Colin. Let's just think the problem through and sort it out on our own, shall we?
But if I make a mistake...
That's how we learn, Colin, by making mistakes.
I know, but...
Go on, Colin, get out there and make a mistake. Now, Colin.
Yes, Mr. Brittus.
Would you like me to go and see what it is, Mr. Brittus?
He's got to learn how to manage on his own, Gavin.
Yes, I know, Mr. Brittus. I just thought
I may have to pick up the pieces when he's done, but it's the only way people like Colin ever learn.
Mr. Brittus,
What is it, Colin?
this thing I'm not allowed to mention, Mr. Brittus.
Colin,
Can I just give you the first letter?
you're on your own, Colin.
Right, Mr. Brittus.
You are quite sure, Mr. Brittus?
He's got to do it, Gavin. In 3 weeks' time, I won't be here, will I?
Maybe in 3 weeks' time, Mr. Brittus, he'll have someone else he can come to.
What?
Well, I imagine in 3 weeks' time, Mr. Brittus, we'll have a new manager.
Ah, now that reminds me.
Yes, Mr. Brittus.
Could you ask Laura to come up and see me, please?
Laura.
Yes, and I can show her your new forms. Excellent work.
He hasn't got you doing the cleaning now, has he? We think it was the WI craft group. They had a bit of a lecture yesterday, cleaning their coats on the proper hook. Oh. Children getting all excited, are they?
Sorry?
About going to Brussels?
Oh, I didn't tell you. They're not going.
Not going?
No, I thought it was probably best if they stayed here with me.
You're not going either?
No, well, it's very awkward taking them out of school, and Jonathan's only just gone back after being suspended, and there's the dog as well.
Yes.
And a friend has very kindly offered to let us stay in their house.
For 7 years?
It should be about that, yes.
This friend wouldn't be John Rawlinson by any chance? Oh, Helen!
Oh, Laurie's got everything I want. Huge house, lots of money. He's got a woman who comes in and cooks, someone else who cleans.
And does Mr. Brittas know about this?
Well,
You haven't told him, have you? Helen, he's leaving in 3 weeks.
I know. That's why I'm here. You see, I wondered if it wasn't the sort of thing that might sound better coming from...
Not a chance.
Go on, Laurie likes you. It won't take a second.
Helen, I'm not about to tell a man his wife is leaving him.
Well, couldn't you just...
No, you're on your own on this one. It's that way.
I can't see until 10, can I?
Why not?
It takes half an hour for the pills to work.